Okay, perfect. So I'm back, and like I said, I'm going to talk about TV shows, and so this is it's really cool, and it's not perfect, but let me show you kind of what it does here. And so you're going to see it polls every TV show in the world, and so I mean it's got How I Met Your Mother, South Park, Big Bang Theory, Daily Show, The Office, Family Guy, Simpsons, House, Glee, 30 Rock, Community, Outsource, Bones, Conan, American Dad, Lost, on and on and on and on. Top Gear, very good. Hell's Kitchen, you know, all the different things, right? And I mean, you can see I'm about halfway down the page. It just goes on and on and on and on. And so it's past and present. And so anything where there's a web video out there, it will pull it. And so what this does is it goes out to CBS.com, ABC.com, anywhere there's TV out there. And you're going to, well, I won't show you, but when you click play, it's going to go out to a web browser that's built into Boxee. And then it's going to automatically put it full screen for you. And sometimes it's HD, sometimes it's not. Depends on if, you know, obviously if it's available or not. But it is all 1080p. And so if your TV is HD, you can get some fairly nice looking TV shows. The downside is it doesn't have a lot of pause, and you can't go in and control the volume. But, you know, my speakers are manual anyways. But the beauty is it's free. And so it's ad supported, so you have to watch, you know, the ads. But if you don't mind watching ads and you don't mind getting non 1080p resolution, for the HD stuff I saw, it's like 720 max. I mean, it's not great, but it doesn't look too bad. And so that's TV shows, and you can see it's got a ton of TV shows. I mean, it's got a good 100+ TV shows in here that again you can watch for free. And my favorite, I think, is the apps. Just like, you know, the iPhone. Apps is really cool because what you can do is download these different apps. It's all built into the module here, so let me show you. So if I pan over, it's a little cut off on my TV, but you can go to App Library, and it's got a whole list of all these different apps, and so you can just select it and install it, and just like the iPhone, it just put it in your app page. And so these are all the different apps. I've got 81 that I've selected, and so I'm a geek and I love technology, and so I love, you know, these podcasts here. So like Twit, and so I can click on Start, and then it's going to list all the different Twit podcasts, or they're actually vidcasts that are out there. And so I can simply just click on it or hit enter on my keyboard, and then click on play. And you can see it's pretty darn fast. And
episode 275, Kevin Rose, Sonny Diaz, David Prager, and me talking about the latest news from TSA, angry pigs, and a whole lot more. Twit is next.
Okay, so this one is HD. I mean, the stuff they're doing over at Twit is phenomenal. It's the future. It's amazing. And so it's not just This Week in Tech. You can see in the right-hand side, they've got every single show. And this is just one app. And so there's Last FM, there's Justin TV, President Obama's got his own, Techstars, Cool Hunting, NBA.com, ABC News, Weather, Vimeo, Pandora, and I gotta show you the Pandora one. So check this one out. So this one just pulls from my Pandora account and just streams over, you know, the internet connection. And you can thumb up, thumb down, skip, etc., all from your TV, pulling off the internet. And really cool, good song there. And Rocket Boom, and YouTube, and HD Design Guide TV, and the White House, and I mean, you can see NASA. There's just a ton of really cool apps out there where you can just get all this different content that is meant for your TV. And so the nice thing is, it, as I just showed you a little while ago, it makes it so that, and you can see all my IM alerts and everything still pop up. So it's basically my computer, and I can see everything, and I love it. It's really cool. So then, last but not least, you can browse files. And so just like you were able to browse a file system in your computer, you can browse on your TV. And so if you have some ripped DVDs, you have some pictures and different things that Boxee hasn't pulled in that you want to go get, you can use your file browser to pull them. Boxee's got a browser built in. I mean, it's really phenomenal. And there's a few things that aren't optimal. But if you're an early adopter and you're somebody that wants to really start getting into social TVs, I don't know what we even call this at this point, but IPTV is, I guess, what really it is. This is a really cheap, nice solution because you have the Apple TV, you have Boxee Box, which is open source, and so of course I have to go that way. And so on and on and on. But this is free, and so as long as you have an HDMI cable, a computer, the beauty is I've got this monster TV in my living room, and so instead of people sitting around a computer all the time, now you can start pulling in all this different content right from your TV, and so I'm going to be using this like crazy. And the beauty is I paid $40 for this keyboard and $5 or something for the HDMI cable. I'm golden. And you can see it's got zero lag. I've got a really good video card, and so I really hope that you give it a try. So go to Boxee's website, download the app, and if you have HDMI out on your computer, you can do this with. Honestly, it took me. I had to run cables and everything, but if I didn't have to run cables, you can get this set up in, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, if even that. I mean, if you're really good. And so if you run into problems, let me know, but I wanted to show this to you. I'm loving it, and I hope you do too.